We are back once again on the Philly Go Flow. It's your boy John Brown. Hey, this week we're talking with a hot new artist hailing from Dallas, Texas. You've been rocking out with us for the last few weeks. I know you've heard the song Law of Attraction. It's a great duet with Philly's own MUSIQ SOULCHILD. If you haven't, here's a quick snippet. Okay, well look, the artist behind that song is here on the Go Flow lines with us right now, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome the Talk Box Queen, NaTasha Rogers, to PhillyGoFlow.com. NaTasha, how you doing?
I am well. How are you?
I am good. Honored to be talking with the queen of the Talk Box. This is not.
Yeah.
Should I bow? What should I do? I feel I'm talking to royalty right now.
You're doing just fine, just what you're doing.
Oh, great. Let's talk about this record. The Law of Attraction is it's a great record. You got Philly's own MUSIQ SOULCHILD on it. That's the artist we all know very well up here. How did this collaboration come about?
Okay, so I'm going to take you down a quick timeline. So in high school, I got my first MUSIQ SOULCHILD album, and I would always daydream about working with him. I was always bored in math class, and so I always have been a very visual person, so I would always visualize that. A few years later, ended up meeting him through another mutual friend, and rebuilt a relationship. Ended up meeting randomly in Tokyo. I used to live in Japan, and we ended up meeting there. And 2 years after that, which was 2017, we finally got it done. And I am so excited about this record.
So we've been grooving to the record. We've been listening to the Law of Attraction for a couple of weeks now. So tell me this, what exactly is the Law of Attraction?
The Law of Attraction is basically we attract our dominant thoughts. Whatever we focus on the most, that energy, whatever we put out into the atmosphere, we're going to attract that back, whether that's good or bad. So knowing that, I encourage people to put out that positive energy to manifest their wants, needs, and desires. So it's like this. When you focus on what you want, you're going to attract more of that. And that same thing goes for when you focus on what you don't have, what you're lacking. You will continue to attract a pattern of lack. So you want to keep your thoughts, that energy in a positive place to attract and experience positive, healthy experiences, while you're in this realm of existence. So I could summarize the Law of Attraction to this. Where we are, you and I and listeners, where we are right now at this very moment is a residual of our past thoughts and actions. We have the power to use our minds to create and paint our destinies. Nobody else can live our lives except us. If we don't like something, we have the power to change that. If we want to experience certain things, we have the power with our minds to visualize it, and then the universe does what it does to help it, come into fruition. So that's the Law of Attraction.
Look, we've been talking about your latest single, The Law of Attraction. It's a monster. We've been playing it for weeks. The song has Philly's own MUSIQ SOULCHILD on it. And you know what happens when a song has a buzz to it? Everybody wants to jump into the conversation. So let's do this. Let's bring in the collaborator that you had on this project. Ladies and gentlemen, on the line with us now is Philly's own MUSIQ SOULCHILD. Music, what's going on, my friend?
Hey, man, I'm good. What's up, everybody?
Hey, man, it's great to hear you. You get lots of love here in your hometown of Philly. Hey, thanks for jumping on with us.
No problem at all.
Let's jump right into it. Music, describe your experience working with NaTasha, a.k.a. the queen of the Talk Box.
Oh, it was cool. It was a long time coming. I wanted to work with her for a really long time. She knows that. I'm grateful that we were able to finally get something recorded. And I definitely plan on doing more work with her. But it's definitely it's a musically spiritual experience. You know, it's not something that, you know, you just kind of like think your way through. I mean, I always thought she was dope, but then to like be working with her in real time and witnessing her dopeness was really cool.
You both kind of talked about the connection that you had in creating this record. What kind of makes this process a little bit different from other collaborations where you hear artists talk about it all the time, where it's not really a collaboration? It seems like you two were in the studio building this record and making this music and creating this, whereas nowadays artists can collab on a song and never see each other. You know, it's just, hey man, email me your vocals, and two weeks later a song is created. What made this different?
Well, that within itself is already the difference, because we do live in a very digitally convenient world where you can't get a lot accomplished without even interacting with each other, you know, and I feel like, you know, there's no diss or judgment to that, you know, it's just, it kind of robs the process or the overall result product of something special, you know. But unfortunately, that's just the case nowadays, especially if you want to get a lot of things accomplished. People's timelines just don't cross, so you got to use a little digital assistance. That is very rare nowadays. People actually being in the studio together, you know, especially, you know, I'm busy all the time, all over the place. So I'm grateful that I was able to have the time to work with her in the same space in real time, because I feel like it contributed something special that you can make up, you know.
So let's talk a little bit more about the song itself then. What was your inspiration behind your lyrics for your verse in this record?
It was merely just my personal experiences of dealing with things, you know, and I think people, when they hear the concept of the law of attraction, they automatically associate it with romance. You know, a lot of people do, but it's so much bigger than that to me, you know. You know, the law of attraction is basically the concept of you put out what it is that you want, or what it is that you're trying to get to, whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever goals you're attempting to achieve, and you just put that energy out there, and then you basically, you know, count it already done. You just got to follow through the process of getting there, you know. And I think people stress and worry too much about things that don't have anything to do with you getting to it, you know, worrying about, you know, unforeseeable things and things you can never really consider, because you can't imagine all the different variables and factors that go into something. Just focus on what it is that you want, you know, and just everything that, you know, that you do is going to attract you to it, because that's the type of time you want, you know. So you attract the energy that you put out. So that's what, you know, I thought, you know, that's what that meant to me, and that's why I wrote the lyrics that I did, because, you know, that's real. You know, it's in my life. You know, whatever, and I'm literally, and I just thought the word, whatever you imagine, it can all be yours right now. Like, it's so true. Put it in your mind, you know, put it in time, everything's possible. As long as it's like that, that's something that I would tell anybody.
Do you think the law of attraction could be used as a blueprint when it comes to who and or what type of experience we attract into our lives?
Yeah, exactly. You know, I think that people don't understand how much power they have, you know, as individuals. You know, we amass a lot of energy, you know, that we kind of like, you know, we think of it as a given thing, as like a passe thing, you know, but there's a lot of weight to it, you know, your thoughts, your feelings. There's a lot of weight to that, you know, and if you put action behind it, you know, you can accomplish a lot of things, you know, good, bad, or otherwise. It depends on what it is you're trying to accomplish, and you know what your intentions are. And this is what I feel like people refer to when they say God knows my heart. You know, you can say whatever you want to say, do whatever you want to do, and act like whatever you want to act like, but you know what it is that you intend. You know what's really what you're trying to accomplish. You know, and when you talk about the laws of attraction and the laws of the universe and, you know, energy dynamics and things like that, you know, you can't fake that, you know. It's like math, you know, it doesn't lie.
Okay, we're here with the Talkbox Queen, NaTasha Rogers, as well as MUSIQ SOULCHILD. Let's get into some more music, and when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more with music and the Talkbox Queen right here on the Grown Folks Groove, PhillyGoFlow.com. And we're back on the Grown Folks Groove, PhillyGoFlow.com. Our guests are the Talkbox Queen, NaTasha Rogers. Her song, The Law of Attraction, getting a lot of traction here on the Philly Go Flow. And she did the song with MUSIQ SOULCHILD. Music and NaTasha are on the line with us right now. Before we let you go, we know that you have been a busy man yourself. I mean, you talked about it earlier, you know, just working and working and working. You're on this Law of Attraction song with the Queen. Now, you also got a song that we've been playing with you, Bootsy Collins, and Big Daddy Kane. And we love that joint. We love it. And you also got a new album out as well, Feel the Real. Now, I've heard...
Yeah, 24 songs.
You say 24 songs?
Yeah, 24 songs.
And they are amazing, too.
Wow.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit more about that. Tell us more about this project.
Well, Feel the Real is I'm going to just put out just to kind of, you know, continue the service to people that have supported me for so long, let them know that I'm still here and I'm still putting out new music. You know, not everybody is necessarily excited about that because they want me to keep doing the catalog. Mm-hmm. You know, when I go out and they get frustrated when I do want to do new music. But it's like, dude, I'm still here doing new music, you know, and if you really got love for it, bro, you know, you would go out and support. You know, there are certain songs that I will always do simply because, you know, they've carried me as long as they have. However, I'm not about to do a whole entire hour and a half with old music, you know, because it's too much new stuff to get to. And I tried that for years. I tried to do old music, and then I would get people who were upset that I wouldn't do the new stuff, and then I would do the new stuff, and people were upset that I didn't do enough old stuff. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna stop this train, I'm gonna get off, and I'm gonna give them another one, and I'm gonna do my show. And if you have support and love, you know, you'll appreciate it. And if you get upset, I guess, you know, this is not the show for you. So you kind of wasted your money. I'm sorry. But but this project is definitely designed to let people know that I'm still here. I'm still making new music, and it's actually a precursor to, you know, how much music I'm going to start putting out. Like, you know, in 2018, I'm planning on just putting out a gang of music, and you either catch up or you don't. You know, I'm just trying to feed the culture as much as I possibly can. It doesn't make any sense to keep making songs that'll never see the light of day. It's so weird to me. So especially with living in this digital world, and, you know, social media is so, you know, big, and people, you know, content stars, you know, they'll consume something, and then the next day they'll be like, what else you got? Like, bro, I just put out 74 records. Yeah, no, I got that already. What else you got? Oh, hey, all right. Well, how about this? I'm about to put out, you know, I'm about to make a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm just going to keep throwing it out there, you know. So that was just to let them know, like, you know, I got the volume. You know, don't get it twisted. I definitely have the volume, you know. I was just trying to calm myself, not oversaturating the market with a whole bunch of stuff, because, you know, there was a time where people was like, okay, bro, I get it. But now it's like, if you're not in their faces every day, you know, it's very easy to be forgotten about. So I just want to keep reminding people that, you know, if you want it, I'm still here.
Well, look, there are plenty of people who want it. There are plenty of people who appreciate it, and there are plenty of people still feeling music, feeling the classics, feeling your new stuff, because they're calling us, they're emailing us, they're hitting us up on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter every day saying, hey, man, let me hear that Feel the Real, let me hear, you know, that Hot Saucer, let me hear all that. So, music.
Nice. I appreciate it.
Hey, man, we appreciate you. And thank you for jumping on with us and spending a few minutes with us on PhillyGoFlow.com.
No problem. Thanks for having me. I appreciate your support.
Hey, look, and next time you come back up north, hopefully when it's a little bit warmer than it is right now, make sure you holler at us, all right?
All right, man.
All right, hey, look, that was Philly's own MUSIQ SOULCHILD. Hey, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to jump into a little bit more music, and then we are going to come back with more of the Talk Box Queen, NaTasha Rogers, right here on the Grown Folks Groove, PhillyGoFlow.com.